The Tale of the Carpet Flowers, the third story.
Wow! Flowers floating on the water!
That's right. Those flowers had blue, white, and green petals. I also saw seagulls by the sea.
Wow! Dad, you've seen so many things! We can't even imagine all of them! We don't know what the flowers look like, or what the birds, the sea, and the ships look like. Since you have been there alone, we've never seen those things. Please, let us see them too.
The shepherd thought deeply about what to do. He racked his brains, and yet he couldn't come up with any good idea. Helia asked him,
Can we visit the northern land ourselves?
The shepherd answered,
No, dear. The northern land is too far away. It takes as long as 3 months on foot to get there. You're too young to travel that far.
Elika said,
Dad, can we then bring the northern land here?
The shepherd and his wife both laughed at this childish question, but it sparkled something in his mind. The shepherd pondered for a few days. He regretted.
If I hadn't told my children anything about the flowers, birds, and the sea, they wouldn't wish to see them. Well, I couldn't help it. I just had to tell them all about it.
It was time to shear wool from his sheep, but the shepherd was still pondering and murmured to himself.
We sell the sheep's wool, and they spin it into threads, color them, and weave the yarns into clothes. Can't we weave them into something more beautiful? My wife is good at weaving.
That night, the shepherd told Helia and Elika,
I've got an idea. Maybe I can bring the north here in this very room.
The children shouted with joy.
The sea, the birds, the flowers, and the fishes are all coming to our room.
The shepherd took the sheep's wool to the city and sold it, and bought delicious foods and yarn of many different colors to bring home. The shepherd didn't exactly know what to do with the yarn yet. He just wanted to do something. He came back home and told his wife,
You should teach me how to weave.
And his wife did so. Whether he was feeding the sheep outside or staying inside, he was always thinking about it. After a few days, he made a small wooden frame. Using the frame, he started weaving the yarn from top to bottom and from right to left. He tried many times to put some patterns into the carpet while weaving the yarn, but he couldn't make it. The shepherd planned to weave the patterns of flowers and fishes into the carpet. However, he was unable to make the patterns. Many months passed. The children were still waiting for their dad to finish weaving. The children helped their father make the carpet by fetching the yarn to him. At last, the shepherd succeeded in weaving beautiful flower patterns into the carpet. He said,
Now, we are traveling through woods.
Then he weaved a blue carpet with various red fishes patterned in it.
We are now by the sea.
The first carpet he made wasn't that beautiful. Nevertheless, as he kept making rugs, they became more and more beautiful. They changed the frame and made a bigger loom. Now he could bring both flowers and fishes to his children's room. Soon, he began working on a new, larger carpet. He wove the background of the carpet in blue thread and said,
"This one will look like the Caspian Sea, like our own blue sky. I'll weave the flowers I've seen on the corners and borders."
Many different interesting flowers began blooming along the edges of the carpet. When the children saw the carpet, they cried,
Wow! It's really beautiful!
The shepherd was very happy. He wove some birds among the flowers and lilies and said,
"And these are the birds in the forest."
Into the center of the carpet, he wove fishes of various shapes and colors and said,
"Here are the fish."
The children cried with joy.
Wow! They are really pretty!
The shepherd completed the carpet and gave it to his wife. His wife said, "My, this is perfect to spread on the floor." The shepherd said,
"That's a great idea. Now we can live in the middle of the sea or deep in the woods along with the fishes and birds."
Helia and Alika were laughing while walking on the rug. The shepherd told them,
"This rug tells the story of my journey."
Day after day, month after month, year after year, the shepherd learned to weave better and better. He learned to throw the knots at the back of the carpet. He learned to draw some sketches and grids and weave them exactly on the carpet. He no longer made carpets with the designs of the things he had seen in the north. Instead, he began weaving in the birds, fishes, flowers that he imagined. In his carpet, fish transformed into flowers and trees. There were not only fish, but flowers, leaves, ivies in his seas. He transformed everything in his imaginary world. He even painted the sea in red, dark blue, brown, and green. People asked the shepherd to make carpet for them. They bought the shepherd's carpets in high prices and carried them home. Helia and Alika loved their father's work of carpet weaving, so they helped their father a lot. The shepherd passed his work of carpet weaving down to his daughters. Their little delicate hands could weave even more beautiful carpets. Helia was 13 and Alika was 11. They wove many extremely exquisite carpets. 1,000, no, 2,000 years ago, and maybe thousands of years have passed. Shepherds are still tending their sheep, and girls are still weaving beautiful carpets with their pretty little hands.